Okay, bitch, you looking snatched. Okay, you looking like you lost some inflammation. Okay, you were looking hydrated, bitch. Okay, you were looking nourished. So now that I'm off of the cleanse, I can kind of hook it up with a few extras. Some of you guys know that I did a cleanse last week. I did a 10-day smoothie cleanse. And so this really came about because, you know, when you're really busy and it's summer and there's barbecues, you know, you start to just eat poorly, okay? You know, you're eating all the meats, okay? You're eating a lot of pizza and a lot of like microwavable things just to kind of just eat something quick, maybe just ready-made, whatever, just bullshit, okay? I don't know if that's you, but sometimes that's definitely me. So after a while, my digestive system and my body overall was like, girl, how long you gonna keep putting us through this? How long? And I was thinking about doing a Whole30 for September because I normally do one in January. But then I was thinking, I was like, you know, I feel like I really need a full detox. I don't think the Whole30 is gonna be enough. And if you're not familiar with Whole30, I'll drop a link, you guys can check it out. So I was like, you know, I think I might try something crazy and do a smoothie cleanse. I am comfortable with doing elimination diets. Dieting is all about mentality. So if you can put your mind to it, you can do it. I came across a few recipes and I ended up on that JJ Smith 10-day smoothie cleanse. And I read through this whole PDF document with the rules and everything. And I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna try this. And I did not buy a lot of ingredients, y'all. I really wanted to keep it simple. You know, I'm focused on a lot of different things. So I needed to have like one recipe that I could easily duplicate. And that's exactly what I did. I admit that got really boring, but so be it. I went to Whole Foods and I bought all this stuff. And because I had so many apples, this woman was like, are you making an apple pie? And I was like, no, I'm doing a smoothie cleanse. She was like, oh my God, I need to do that. I've been thinking the same thing. I was like, we're gonna see how it goes. And basically how the cleanse is, it's not supposed to be a starvation diet. You're pretty much supposed to have about 72 ounces per day, which is about 3 smoothies. And you can snack in between. So if you're hungry, you can have like some vegetables, some fruit, some nuts, whatever. So this was definitely the first time that I had ever, you know, gone completely vegan. I would say vegan because I didn't have any dairy. So during this cleanse, you can't have a lot of things. You can't have dairy, you can't have alcohol, you can't have coffee, meat, nothing. So it is like completely, basically a 10-day vegan exercise, all right? Now, mind you guys, remember I did this because my digestive system was also acting up. So we start the cleanse. After about 2 days, y'all, which is like way longer than it needed to be, I started to really flush out, okay? And then we started really releasing things. And I'm sorry about my construction. I can't time them. They're annoying, whatever. The first day was fine. I was like, okay, I think I can do this. The second day, I definitely had a headache. A headache is one of the symptoms when you're like detoxing and getting rid of all the sugar and everything. That's what happens. Your body's kind of going through withdrawal, basically. So that was interesting. And that only lasted like a day. Maybe a day and a half, and I just took some Advil. I think I took some Tylenol. I also stopped taking all supplements because at this time, this was also part of why I wanted to do the cleanse. I had been taking a lot of supplements to try to make sure my immune system was together to try to prevent COVID or whatever, because we don't really know what's happening with this virus, okay? But I was just putting a lot of stuff in my system trying to like counteract my poor diet, basically. Things that my diet should be helping me do naturally, I was trying to supplement, okay? That's the whole purpose of a supplement, to add what you're missing from your diet. Anyway, so I stopped all that because I just needed my body to get a second to just reset, get it together, okay? By day 5, I was definitely like, okay, because remember I was eating the same smoothie. I wasn't doing 72 ounces. I was doing like 2 smoothies like the first 5 days, and then the other half I was doing like 1 smoothie in the morning, and then I was doing like a plate of vegetables at night. And for like the last maybe like day 7, day 8, maybe 9, like 3 days, I remember I had made some potatoes because I was like, I just can't. I need some sort of carb, which is still a vegetable, so I feel like it was okay, but I added like peppers and stuff to it to make it okay. By day 7, I was definitely over it. I wanted to quit. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm so over the smoothie. But I wanted to be resilient. I wanted to push through. I really wanted to know how I would make out after the 10 days and how I would feel. And honestly, guys, I felt great. I felt great. And I had done a lot of research before doing the cleanse, obviously, just seeing what to expect, what people's experience was. And one thing to mention is that your diet is very directly related to your mental health. And so I had just been feeling just really low, really down, just hustling, stressing about a lot of things, and I just wasn't in the best of spirits. And when I tell you guys, this cleanse has actually definitely 100% changed my life. I felt better than I had all year because I really finally gave my body a chance to get rid of all the bullshit. So I was feeling good physically. I had lost a few inches like everywhere. I didn't measure myself before the cleanse because I wasn't doing this for weight loss, but I did measure myself afterwards. I didn't step on a scale. I don't own a scale in my house because who needs that stress? But I did measure myself and I definitely lost a few inches. So I could see it in the mirror. I'm just like, okay, bitch, you looking snatched. Okay, you looking like you lost some inflammation. Okay, you were looking hydrated, bitch. Okay, you were looking nourished. And that's exactly how I felt by the end of this cleanse. I just felt so good after that cleanse. And I was like, oh my God, this needs to be part of my daily diet, my daily nutrition, because I never want to go back to feeling low energy, sluggish after meals. And that's the other thing, guys. We are not supposed to feel tired. We are not supposed to get the itis after a meal, okay? And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm never gonna enjoy a good Southern Thanksgiving meal again. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is I am going to start being more mindful about the food that I put into my body, because obviously it's not just about what happens internally, it's about what happens mentally and how your body and your mind feel based on what you're putting inside of your body. I can't stress it enough, guys. It was life-changing. It was absolutely life-changing to have that experience. Another thing I want to add is my sleeping pattern miraculously got back together, because for the past month, 2 months, ever since I came back from Mexico, I feel like my sleeping pattern had been like really off. I was pretty much able to wake up consistently around 7:30. And then once I got back from Mexico at probably like July, August, my sleeping pattern was just off and I was having a really hard time waking up. But that's because I wasn't feeding myself the proper nutrition. My body needed more time to recuperate and replenish. And once I did this cleanse, I was waking up more energized, more refreshed, okay? That was just mind-blowing to me. Like, damn, I was able to correct my fucking sleeping pattern with this. I mean, just thing after thing after thing after thing just kept clicking for me that like, okay, I really need to pay attention to this nutrition thing. I just wanted to come on and share my experience with you guys. I'm not about to become a nutritionist. I'm not about to become a doctor. I'm not about to do any of that shit. But I am going to be really more mindful about the things that I ingest. And I might even be sharing some recipes that I try that I like here and there. Don't quote me on that, because you know I be dropping ideas and then, you know, I forget about it, okay? But I just want to encourage you, if you were feeling sluggish, if you were feeling low on energy, try that cleanse. I'm going to drop the link to the PDF that I read through and just read through it for yourself. See if you're wanting to try it. And at the end of it, see how you feel. Because I want you to feel great. I want you to feel healthy. I want you to feel optimistic and really honor your body. Okay? So I hope you found this video entertaining at the very least, but also maybe inspiring for you to take a look at what you're putting in your body and how that's affecting your energy levels and your mood and your overall mental health. Love you guys. That's all for now. Bye.